Oh, choo-choo!
Auto resolve, I'm guessing.
Not quite. I'll still fight this one because I don't trust Grudgebeard, and I want to make sure that beardy bugger gets murdered.
That beardy bugger. Hello, welcome internet. I'm Gladiator, and I'm joined here with Black Templar, and we're playing some more Warhammer 2 today.
Yeah.
I'm playing Esh, and he is the Orcs with Grimgor.
Orcs.
Yeah, just a little bit of a recap. He's taken over a lot of the Dwarven kingdoms. He's in the mountains. He's freezing his flipping balls off, literally.
Can't be helped. I want to murder the beardy little bastards.
And I'm fighting high elves, so we're definitely a faction of chaos in the manner of just destruction, like not actual chaos, obviously. Granted, Skaven is orcs are in their own faction, really.
Yeah. But also, I am also your lore master for this journey, and I will be covering the next potential race that could be coming into Total Warhammer 3. I bonus if you pre-order the game. In today's lore, we'll be covering the Ogre Kingdom. So, who are the Ogres? How did they get a kingdom? And how do the Ogres have the weirdest form of magic throughout the entire Warhammer world?
I don't know, tell me, Black, how did that happen?
Well, we'll have to go back a few thousands of years, about 4,000 or 5,000 years. You see, the Ogres were once a tribe that used to live in the Darklands. However, due to a bit of Chaos Dwarf roughage and shenanigans, they've ended up migrating to the Mountains of Morn. This set of mountains is practically the divide between the Darklands and Incafe and Nippon, in Indian. Now, I will cover more of the Chaos Dwarves in the next video, but today it is the Ogre Kingdom. Now, the Ogre Kingdoms have always lived in the Morns for quite some time, roughly about a few centuries, give or take, and they had a few alliances with certain races, such as the Orcs, the Chaos Dwarves, the Gree, and the Incafe. However, due to a dietary problem, which we all know the Orcs have a horrific dietary problem, the Ogres, got on the bad side now of a certain faction named Incafe. However, it's not confirmed or denied that this transpired, unfortunately, because, as you all know, it's never easy to figure out what happened in old lore, as we all know.
As we all know.
Yeah, not good. Yep. But let us continue on. Oh, for crying out loud! Wow, I'm wanted by nearly all these factions today.
They hate you. They want. Do they actually hate you, or are they declaring war, or what are they doing?
Well, one's ended the treaty with us, one hasn't.
Ah.
Anyhow, continue on with our little story. The Ogre Kingdom had kind of angered Cafe to the point where they've decided that they needed to get rid of these brutes who have been, well, shall we say, going nom-nom on their people. So, what had happened was they've decided to cast a gigantic spell called a Great Maw spell. A literal spell that was supposed to wipe the ogres out. Now, the spell, in turn, was literally, and I'm not kidding this, a giant flaming ball comet with an unknown few tentacles come crashing into the ogre's kingdom and practically wipe them from the face of the earth.
Alright, do you want to save?
Right near the face of the earth. However, this action was not only a bit overkill, but also it created a massive boo-boo. One, that's kind of put the whole world in danger. Yeah, good work at Cafe, you dumb idiots. You shouldn't have used that ridiculously overpowered spell that you couldn't control.
Right.
They've literally brought in a creature called the Great Maw.
That's an
The
auto
Great
resolve.
Maw? Yep. Oh yeah. Now you may be wondering, what is the Great Maw? Well, the Great Maw is literally a giant-ass saw-like pit with lots of teeth, tentacles, and it's burrowed beneath ground. A bottomless pit that no one can see. Now, what's this got to do with the ogres? Well, the ogres, being, shit scared because of the fact that a giant comic with giant teeth, they didn't wipe them out, they started to worship it as a god. And unfortunately, by worshiping it as a god, it gave the ogres a bit of a curse. The curse of hunger, which means they're always hungry.
Who's not always hungry?
Granted, the ogres have always been hungry, but if people are wondering why the ogres have always hunger in their certain like repertoires and their Blood Bowl teams, that's why. Because of the Great Maw. Now, Great Maw will play more significance a little bit later for a certain fact unit, but right now let us talk about the different units and casts of the Ogre Kingdom, starting with the lowest of the low, the Nobblers.
Nobblers.
The Nobblers are the in-between species of a Snotling and a Hobgoblin. That's where they are in the Greenskin evolution theme. Now the Nobblers, like any Greenskin, they'll get bossed and bullied by the ogres. However, these little buggers can elevate their rank, become pets. But how does one become a pet Nobbler? Well, for starters, a Nobbler must earn an ogre's, admiration to take one as its pet. So they do, but however, there is a little. You may be wondering, well, how does one tell from one Nobbler to another? Well, that's easy. A little bit of branding is in order.
Oh
and
yeah,
the
I'm
way
fighting
they
this.
brand it. Oh, you're going to be in this battle, huh?
Yeah, I'm gonna fight this, and the reason why is like these spearmen, they are not that great. The only reason why they have the higher power is because of the great eagles. That's it. I mean, there's Emmerich, yes, but he's just gonna be on a flipping. I don't even.
Horse.
Okay, yeah, he's on a horse. I didn't know if he was on a dragon or not.
No, he's not on his dragon.
Yeah, it's showing a horse on the flipping thing right there. So yeah.
Yeah, he's on his horse. He's on his horse. But yes. Do you know how they do their branding?
They flipping grab the Noblar, grab one of those branding tools, and then put it in the fire. Hopefully they don't throw the Noblar in the fire as well.
Well, surprisingly enough, no. That's not how they brand their Nobblers. Oh, no, no, no. They do it by biting the ear of the Nobbler. Oh, I am serious.
Okay,
now,
sure.
you may want. Now, you're wondering, wait, ogres might be the same teeth marks. No. You see, ogres' teeth are so badly disjointed and disfigured that it would make British hooligans shame how disjointed they are.
Did you just diss your own people?
We do it all the time. We do it all the time. We just, yeah, we do it all the time. But yes, they would put British hooligans to shame, and this is why. That's how they brand their Nobblers. That way, they brand them through that means.
All right, so Black, just put all your units near where the reinforcements are coming.
Yeah, I see them. They're coming. Ooh, that's pretty far. But yep, I'm back there.
Yep.
Wait a minute. I was about to say. I looked at this. I saw his picture for starter. For wait. Why is the leader with me? He should be with you.
You got the leader of the city.
All right. Oh, it's a city. All right. Fair enough.
So you might want to keep him keep that group a little bit safer.
Can't go any further back, unfortunately.
No, you're good. You're good.
Yes.
All right.
Like I said, folks, I will continue on with our ogre history. What we've Ash these elves to oblivion.
Indeed.
What we got back here?
Alright, I gave you some more Skaven slaves.
Okay. Right, so they're moving in. Are you gonna try and kite them towards us, like?
A little bit, yeah.
Spearmen are not the problem. I think it's just the Great Eagle. They're the biggest headache. Oh, here comes the archers.
Yep.
And here's Emmerich, the asshole.
Oh, come on, game. Target him. That'll work. That's who I really want to kill.
Hmm. You've got magic, haven't you?
Yep, sure do.
Ah, yeah. I went in. I'll keep my leader in the back row, just to keep his. Hello, we got eagles.
Yep.
I got an idea. Come on, eagle. Come face me. Oh wait, you don't want to get lynched by spears? Right, I'm gonna try and grab this eagle to stay down.
Alright. Did we get Emmerich? I think he's... No, he's still up. Okay.
Still
Alright,
alive,
shoot
but
him.
he's badly getting beaten up.
Yep. Alright, get those guys over there.
Right, we've pinned the eagle down. Hoping to bring it down. Eagle's broken. I repeat, the eagle has broken.
Alright, cool.
Right,
Now kill the other one.
Let him go 'cause yep. Right, that eagle is broke and he's run away. The boy come back, but it's now pretty much buggered and they can't. Oh, he's come back for another round.
Oh, that's gonna be good lightning.
Oh yeah, that's gonna hurt.
Oh.
Ooh, yeah, that isn't damage.
Alright.
Okay, the other Great Eagle is now running. Right, I'm going back into the fight with the Spearman because I cannot longer after that bloody eagle.
Yep. Rakate, rakata.
Two night runners that are standing in the back.
Yeah,
Can you get them?
they're shooting the.
Watch their back. Watch your back. That eagle come right at them.
Alright, I'll kite him.
Those Great Eagles just about dead. Right, that Great Eagle's pretty much buggered. He's buggering out. So's the other one. That Great Eagle's dead. He's out.
Yep. Same with the other one.
Yep. So they're out. So that takes care of the Great Eagles. Now. Oh, Emmerich's coming flying out of the gates.
Oh, we're gonna target him.
To do that, you take care of that.
Oh my gosh, he's getting chunked.
The elf archers are almost out of arrows. They're almost done.
Oh, that's good.
Ready. Horned one, hear me. Now, ready now.
All right.
Slay, stop.
Oh, Emmerich's about to go down.
Hasten, hurry. Faster.
Broken.
Scurry.
If you're
Yes.
My
Oh,
warlock
look, we see
engineer
a
does
moon.
not have any magic right now.
I thought it was. I thought for a second I thought it was
Move run.
at Death Snikch as well.
Oh no, I know.
Right, one archer
Emmerich's
group is
dead.
now out of.
Die.
One group of archers is gone. They can't fire anymore. They're out of bullets.
That's good. That's good.
Die, die, die.
Emmerich is now out of here. On. No, he's returning. He's returning. You idiot! You should have ran for the hills.
Alright, I'll get this one to kill him. Dang. Where'd he go?
He's went into hiding, a little sneak.
There he is.
There he is.
Fight, attack.
Fight! Attack! And he's dead. Idiot. And that's the game for the High Elves.
Yep. Chase them, kill them, murder them, butcher them.
Oh yeah.
Which will be in which pretty soon we'll have some Ragnarok spiders to play with.
Oh, fun.
But anyhow, back to the lore. Now that we've talked about the Nobblers, what does a Nobbler pet do, you may ask? Well, a Nobbler pet, well, it's pretty much the ogres, pretty much like helper and handler, in a way.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it may sound a bit army, but it's kind of true. It's kind of their handler. Yeah. So, however, because they're classed as a pet, they will also get higher standing in the Nobbler society, where they can boss their fellow kinsmen. However, the Nobblers are not afraid. Nobblers aren't afraid to have a little accident time to time. When a certain pet gets a bit too uppity for his own good. It's greenskin logic. Gotta go with it. But that is pretty much the Nobbler. Now, the Nobbler can do a lot of tasks as well, like, say, for example, able to use pistols. Yes, they can operate a black powder weapon as long as it's properly trained. Of course, though, there's a chance that, well, they could end up being, well, dinner for the ogres if they're not careful.
Yeah, I hate flipping the auto resolve nonsense. It shows, oh, they got 2 great eagles. That means they're great, right? And they're both near dead.
Yeah. I think it's because of the fact that the eagles can still cause massive disruption to your back lines.
Not really with the gutter runners, or night runners, because they're so quick. No, they're gutter runners. Whatever they are, I don't know if the gutter night runners.
The night runners. There's quite a few.
Oh, it still hit me. Dang it! I was trying to avoid it.
I think that's. Oh, that eagle's dead. That eagle's dead. I think that's what they're referring to. I think the fire and the arrows that was going to get you.
Yeah.
I feel we better to that pretty quickly. Would you agree?
Yep, definitely.
And their lord is dead. Ooh, that's a big loss.
Yep, and in battle.
I'm not gonna.
Pretty sure they're going to all die
I'm not gonna
now.
catch this.
Pretty
Fuck,
sure.
they just lost their. Well, they've just lost their leader, and they've just lost their
They lost the
their
leader
eagles.
again.
Lost their leader, the eagles, and 1 spearman unit. Yeah, I think they're pretty much done for.
Yep.
Anyhow, let us move on back to the lore of the ogres. How does ogres fit in society, in their society? Who has high rank? Well, that goes by 2 methods. 1, how brutal are you at fighting? And 2, the size of your gut plate. You see, for some bizarre reason, the ogres believe that one's gut is social status. You see, the bigger the gut plate that you wear, the hierarchy you are. Now, we do have the normal common ogre you would see in the normal day-to-day life, so not much to talk about those guys. They're just the boggy basement lot.
Yep.
The next up is the one that we might want to talk about a bit more in depth in. Oh, you've destroyed the Knights of Celadon. Nice work.
Yep.
The next ranker for the Ogre Kingdom is the Man-Eaters. Now, who are the Man-Eaters? Now, given the name, yes, they do eat men, but they are a type of mercenary group. These Man-Eaters would leave the Mountains of Morn and go to another country to learn tactics. Yeah, I know this is sounding weird, but to learn tricks, fighting, and tactics.
Taxes.
Sorry, tactics.
I was about
Now,
to say.
Now, here's the funny thing about the Manias. If the Manias like their surroundings, they will adopt not only the fighting style of the country, but also their wear. They could go to the Empire and find a tent to represent bloomers for their legs and wear like a silk vest and use certain weapons that, that their adopted country will use. Or they might go to Nippon and dress up as ninjas. Yes, there are Nippon ninjas that are ogres, believe it or not.
It's hard to believe.
It is hard to believe, but apparently it's true. And they will use shuriken. Now, they won't use normal shuriken, they're too small. So they tend to use a shield as a shuriken. Same result.
Mm-hmm.
Or they might end up on a pirate galleon and dress up as a pirate, with a nobbler as a parrot.
Yard.
Yes. There is a model out there that does have that.
That's funny.
Now, when a man-eater finishes his time in the country he is in, now keep in mind his payment will be of food, not gold, because they don't really like gold. They want food. And sometimes they'll get food from either from their host country or from the literal corpses on the battlefield. Take your pick.
I don't know. Which one should I pick?
Now, when a man-eater returns, they are elevated to the rank of a tyrant's bodyguard, and sometimes leaders. Because you see, because they went out into the big wide world and learned these newfangled tactics and tricks, they're a little more better fighters, and a tyrant would use them as pretty much like bodyguards.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what they tend to do with them once they're done. However, they tend to sometimes talk too much when, saying, oh, we've done this and that for so many times that they can actually accidentally pay off many of their ogre brethren. But
Time for smashing.
Yep, there you are.
Ooh, he has a. I thought it was a full stack.
Okay.
That's only a level 2. Yeah.
Yep.
Bring it.
Yep.
All
Check
right.
back up my bases to see what needs updating. Right, Black Crag. Oh yes, I remember I was going to update. Oh, I still can't get them yet.
I got a
Gee.
question for you, Black.
Shoot.
Since me and you are allies, obviously now, orcs and Skaven, has there been an allyship between the orcs and Skaven before?
No. Believe it or not, no. They will fight. They will fight one another as much as they like because they don't trust each other.
It's fair enough.
Shocker, I know. But anyhow, back to the ogres because we still got a long, long way to go.
Oh boy.
The next ogre we're going to talk about is pretty much the most important member of the ogre kingdom. No, I'm not talking about the tyrant. No. I am talking about the ones who are the priests of the Maw, the magic casters, the butcher. Now, you may be wondering, who are these butchers? They're pretty much the priests and magicians of the ogre kingdom for the Great Maw. Remember earlier what I said, the Maw that they worship as a god? The Maw itself? Well, the Maw, for some bizarre reason, granted the butchers unique powers. Now, unlike many of the other races that get their powers from either deities or the winds of magic, the ogres don't have that. Instead, their powers are made manifest by doing one simple act. By taking away some food to activate their powers. No, this is no word of a lie, that's how they do it. To give an example, I'll give you an example of 3 of their spells. The first spell is called Bone Cruncher.
Bone
Now,
Cruncher.
Now, how does this work, you may ask? Well, it's quite simple. You get the literal bones of the race you're going to fight, and you've got to be in proximity of the enemy. And the ogre butcher will eat the bones. Oh, no joking. He will eat the bones and rocks once he eats them. Now, if this spell is successfully cast, what will happen to the enemy is their bones will start to creak and crack and pretty much brittle their bones to practically that if they try to move, they will snap in two.
Nice.
And if you imagine a nearly 800-pound ogre coming charging at you with a huge blinking club smacking you in that state, yeah, you're not getting out of that in one. You're going to be getting that into 1,000 pieces. The next spell is called Regen. Now, Regen is now this spell is quite unique. You see, for the food of this one, you need troll guts. Now, to give it contents, troll guts is very hard to attain because one, you need a troll, and two, you need the troll to cooperate long enough for you to gut it to get its guts. However, there's one word of warning about troll guts. You see, troll guts is the most unstable mutated spawn in all of Warhammer, as it would continue to regenerate even if it's being gutted from the troll itself. To put it to contents, let's say a human eats a small piece of troll guts, which I don't recommend. Once he eats it, the troll gut will regenerate and keep expanding and expanding and expanding in the human till the human's belly explodes.
Kaboom!
Not a very powerful for an ogre because the ogre's anatomy is a bit more sterner and a bit more, better suited. However, don't let that fool you though. Don't let that fool you at all. Because you see, unfortunately, for the ogre, this is a dangerous occupation. You see, if the ogre fails in his task to stop this cast the spell, he will die. So it's a bit of a double-edged sword kind of thing. However, if it is successful, the spell casting, well then, here's the fun part. He gives regeneration to every ogre within his vicinity. So imagine regenerating lost limbs, regenerating from all battle wounds, and being at the peak of health.
Nice.
Yeah. But like I said, it is a dangerous undertaking. Oh! Choo-choo!
Auto resolve, I'm guessing.
Not quite. I'll still fight this one because I don't trust because it's Grudgebeard, and I want to make sure that beardy bugger gets murdered.
That beardy bugger.
You trying to take down their the catapults?
Yep. Dang, I missed him.
Okay, you got a good hit.
Ugh. So close. Dang it. Ugh. Man, this is probably a horrible job. Like, thinking about it,
Oh, it is. It's not the most glamorous.
But I guess it's either this or getting crushed by an orc, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, we got another one. Oh, I hit it. Alright. Well, I hit it, but I hit dwarfs on it. So, cool. It's only got one left.
Still.
Dang it. And they're taking a beating. That's a big, juicy one. Oh, yeah, Black. Chaos Dwarves in this game. Did you know that?
No.
Yeah. Which one call it? The Chaos Artillery. They have Chaos Dwarves on them.
Oh, yes, them. Well, we will cover the Chaos Dwarves in the next video because there's a bit of more lore to these buggers, as you will find out. But this way,
Oh, that's
they're
a
not. Oh yeah. Ooh. Ooh. I think you felt that one.
nice.
Do not shame your love.
A boom.
Our clans will shun us.
Boom. Oh, that was a good hit.
And they're about to break.
Can I hit him? Here I come to kill them all. Bam! Oh man, I love the
But,
Doomdivers.
Well, you've been doing.
Look at the.
He's killed.
Wow.
He's killed 180. Normally, Doom Divers are good, but they never this good.
You got an upgraded Doomdiver, bro. But dude, you see all this like open area over here though? Like I'm pretty sure it wasn't here before. Like that's over past the the mountains.
Yeah, that's the Darklands and the Mountains of Moor, which I will cover the Darklands after the next video with the Chaos.
Yeah.
But,
I understand. But this is just not really lore, but I'm pretty sure that the Chaos Dwarves will be the DLC just because they have all this open. Why wouldn't they release it? You know?
I would say it's mainly to to make money at the end of it.
Granted, where's the ogres located exactly? Aren't they located near the Darklands as well?
I'm trying to remember actually. I recall they were the Mountains of Moor are literally like the second set of mountains.
Yeah.
That's where they are. That's where the ogres live.
So the ogres and
Anyhow.
Chaos Dwarves are in that area.
Yep. Ah, here we are. Yep. I'm gonna upgrade this to get catapults. Now, the question you should ask yourselves is, what's the final spell I was talking about? Well, the final spell is called the Great Moor. Now, how is this spell cast, you may ask? Now, this one, yet again, is not for human consumption, and also, it's one that could easily still kill the caster if not done properly. And the size and quantity of the kill has to be the equivalent of a freaking elephant. They have to eat an elephant's worth of a carcass to cast a spell. Now, this spell does take a long time, and it can only be done when they're in the middle of battle. Now, if it's successful, what will happen is the area where the butcher chooses will literally open up a giant pit. The ground will split in half and pump you into a giant pit where lots of Snorlax teeth are waiting to eat them.
Nice.
But like I said, that kind of thing does take time. However, you may be wondering, how do they get these carcasses? How do they keep them fresh? Well, to do that, they get the help of another group of ogres who are very recluse and outcasted. They are the hunters. Now, the hunters are a recluse lot and will hunt the prey for the butcher if they are compensated with sometimes gear, sometimes food, give or take your preference.
Do you hate skeletons? Do you hate skeletons?
No, but I'm not allied with them. Why?
Because I'm about to kill some skellies.
No, your funeral.
My funeral? What are you talking about? I'm gonna kill him. Murder him. Kill, destroy. Yes.
And the hunters, believe it or not, ladies and gentlemen, are also the evolved form of the belchers, who use black powder weapons to fight in long range. Now, they are also frowned upon by Ogre Society because they believe Ogre Society you should be bashing their heads in with a club. However, these belchers don't use normal black powder weapons. They use cannons as their black powder weapons. It makes sense in a roundabout way.
Master Engineer.
Who sits on top of the entire Ogre Totem, Ogre Society, is the Tyrant. Now, the Tyrant is the biggest, nastiest, ugliest critter you'll ever come across. But don't let you hear him say that, because he will crush your skull with his massive club, or warhammer, or broadsword, or whatever weapon he chooses to use. However, a tyrant's position is not always guaranteed. Also, it's not hereditary. Society, if a person challenges him to a duel and loses, well, we get a new tyrant. If he wins, he establishes order among his tribe, and the guy who challenged him, well, he's pretty much a dead man.
Dead man.
And that's pretty much the ogres in a nutshell.
Alright. I don't know if you just saw,
Right.
but I just confederated with Clan Rictus.
Nice.
So now
You've
I've
got more.
a lot of territory now.
Yeah, but I think you best sort your territory out before you go any further, because it could come back to haunt you.
Already sorted. Next thing going to conquer. Beard things, yes. Alright, I'm gonna save it.
Well, I need to. I mean, I've got my level 3 now, so I've got now Night Goblin Archers and Biggins and Black Orc Big Boss, but I want the big boys.
Oh, I can get Rattling guns.
Or get them, they are brilliant, them.
I gotta move my unit over to it, but I would definitely do that.
Yeah, if you get like just a rattling unit in there, just to be like just a long range like suppressor, along with the Jizzals and the Wolf Rifle. I mean, if you get a Wolf Rifle on the side of any unit, they're barbecued.
I can see this fool. I'm gonna just disband him. My turn.
Now, yep, I'm hoping now that those beardy buggers don't confederate again, because it's getting annoying.
They will confederate all the clans and be like across the entire map through the mountains.
That's why I'm hopeful they don't.
Oh, you got.
They did.
Yep, you got a dwarf near your one base. So.
Oh god damn it! I have to look at events. What happened? Oh no, they didn't ally. They went negotiated. They've never allied, so they're still open to be killed.
Yeah, they just have one base down there. They haven't allied with anyone else.
No, they've got 2 bases. They've got the Varric Hills and the one next door in the mountains, where it's like fogs. We can't see them at the moment. That's all I could do. This is why I hate fighting like the blue dwarfs, because they just spawn that much crud. I just can't get rid of them.
Well, anyways, Black, we've been playing for about an hour now, so I think this is a good time to end the episode.
Yep, I agree.
So, I hope everyone enjoyed the video, enjoyed Black's lore of the ogres, and what we'll be talking about in the next episode. Dwarves? Chaos Dwarves, I mean?
Yep, we'll be talking about the Chaos Dwarves, the Dabizar, or potentially rumored they might be the next special race that gets added if you pre-order the game.
Interesting, interesting. It'll be really cool if both the Chaos Dwarves and the ogres are both like pre-order release races, which I doubt they'll do, but that'll be really cool.
Oh yeah.
By the way, thank you all for watching. Take it easy. Go check out Black's channel in the description below. I will put the link down there. And if you're on Black's channel, he'll probably do the same for the Lagged Out channel. And anyways, thanks for watching. Take it easy, and you'll see you in the next one. Later.
Later.